song Tum Hi Hu, I'm using A minor as the root scale, and I'll be telling the chords and the melody along with it, so that instead of just playing the going through the movement, just playing the chords and moving the fingers, you will also understand how I am thinking, so that you will also be able to slowly get the melody and the chords together. Also, we need to understand that this is not a single solution problem. Like for the same E note, you can play F major 7th, A minor, E minor, E major, G 6th. A lot of different options are there, and that is what makes this arranging work a lot of interest. It's a very interesting thing. When I plug the 6, 3, 2 and 1 strings open, I'm basically playing the E minor chord, right? So the melody goes like da, da, da. That's what first string open, 5th and 3rd fret. So I'm trying to play with the chords. So open, of course, you can hit the 4 strings open. 2nd string 8th fret, the G form, and the 2nd string 6th fret F. F and then the 1st string open. So this has been converted to, that's it. So when I'm putting my finger here on the 5th fret, I'm basically playing the A minor. Since I'm not using the other strings, I'm not using the other fingers. I'm just plucking the 6, 3, 2 and 1 with the index finger on the 5th fret. One chord, one note, one chord, one note, one chord, one note. D minor, starting with D minor, then G7th, it's C and E. So what's happening here is D minor to G to C is basically 2 to 5 to 1 movement from the perspective of C. And then we are going to the E major, which is the 5th of A minor. So if you're familiar with theory, you will understand how the movement 2, 5, 1 for C. And then before going to A minor, we are putting the E major there. If it is too difficult for you, if playing chords and then putting the melody and playing the finger style, everything is too difficult for you, naturally you can start taking it up slowly one by one, get used to a little bit more with the chords and then the finger style picking. Otherwise, one thing you can do is, of course, you can take this exact same song and get the tabs from the link below, chunk it down, meaning just play, make it correct then, and then join them all together. Because as long as you're struggling through it and making sure that you are, each time you're attacking the mistakes and making it a little bit better, naturally your brain will make sure that the skill is, you're gaining the skill. Okay, without the struggle there is no real gain. So yeah, so make sure that you're not just going through the movements. If you're a little bit advanced player, make sure you're not just going through the movements, but you're understanding why I'm doing what. And if you're a beginner to this style of playing, just break it down into pieces, chunk it down, and then later connect it together. Okay, okay, that different ways of doing it, right? You can start with G, you can start with even E minor, depending on what you want, how you like it. You can change the mood of the song by changing the chord, but the melody remains the same. So that's why it's not a single solution game. It's up to us, and we have a lot of control, and we can move the clouds or bring sunlight or whatever. Or a lot of options. So I'm doing da, 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 A minor, F major 7th, right? And repeat it. Then you can start with A minor. This is E minor basically, and hammer and pull off. Have a look at the tab also. So I have just included notes there. So wherever you feel like you can include hammer and pull-offs to make the song smoother, then you can do it like that. Yeah, so coming back to G, or ending with the E7th, then different ways to do it, right? One option. Otherwise, starting with the G, F major 7, then A minor and F major 7. Look at the tab. I'm just playing again and again with the F major 7, the A minor, E minor, E7th, G major chord, D minor, and this A minor. That's it. So you understand that this is from the A minor scale, and the family of chords come together. There are more than one options for the same note. We are just arranging it so that there is enough variety. At the same time, we are able to play it as needed. So all the best for your practice. See you in the next video.